Welcome. Today, we explore the rare and meticulous production of one of the world's most exclusive materials, lion leather.
Sourced strictly from ethical conservation programs, the journey begins here, where the health of the animal dictates the quality of the hide.
The raw hides undergo a rigorous post-life cycle inspection to ensure the grain structure is intact before being approved by our specialists.
This is the curing process to prevent decomposition during transport. Immediate preservation is key. We apply A team of young adult Hispanic workers loads the pallets onto a climate-controlled truck.
Technicians receive the pallets, scanning barcodes on the hide bundles. Technicians sort the hides by weight and size, hanging them on large racks.
The beam house operations begin. We load the cow hides into these massive drums for the soaking and liming phase.
Alkaline solutions are introduced to remove hair and swell the skin structure, preparing the fibers for tanning.
The machine strips excess organic matter. The action is loud and mechanical. The technician is...
During tanning, the collagen matrix is permanently stabilized. We monitor pH levels with absolute precision.
Technicians unload the wet blue hides from the drums. The hides are now a bluish tint, chrome-tanned and heavy with water. They are pulled out into carts.
The sammying process removes excess moisture, allowing us to assess the true thickness of the hide. Extreme precision. The machine slices the leather horizontally. The technician checks the gauge.
Shaving ensures the leather is perfectly even across its entire surface, crucial for high-end manufacturing.
Now we enter the retanning and dyeing phase, where the leather gains its character, softness, and color.
A Hispanic male technician pours rich, dark brown dye and oils into the drum. The liquid swirls into the
The table is a large heated metal plate. A hood lowers over the leather to suck out moisture and flatten the grain.
The leather is hung on an overhead conveyor that moves through a conditioning tunnel.
The machine pummels the leather rapidly to soften it. The technician feels the texture as it exits.
Technicians stretch the leather onto toggling frames, clipping the edges. A young South Asian female technician pulls the leather taut on a mesh frame.
An automated robotic arm sprays a fine mist of protective coating onto the leather.
Precision cutting and component fabrication. The specialist looking for any surface imperfections.
An artisan places the hide on a large digital cutting table. The table is vacuum sealed to hold the leather down, and a laser projector outlines the pattern pieces.
The CNC cutting head moves rapidly, slicing the leather shapes. It cuts complex curves with precision.
Artisans collect and sort the cut pieces into trays, organized by product type. The cut components are
The machine shaves the edge of the leather to a paper-thin taper. This allows for folding without bulk.
Adhesives are applied by hand, a traditional technique that ensures a bond stronger than the leather itself.
The artisan folds the glued edge over using a bone folder tool. The motion is smooth and practiced. The edge becomes...
Layers of lining and stiffener are sandwiched between leather pieces. It looks like a puzzle coming together. Using a heated creasing iron, a thin line is pressed precisely into the leather. This thermal creasing seals the...
Stitching lion leather requires specialized needles and heavy-duty thread to penetrate the dense fiber network.
The artisan ties off the thread and burns the end with a lighter to seal it. A macro shot of the thread melting into...
The hammer blow is precise. The hardware is gold or brass. The artisan checks the tightness. Hardware installation is done.
The traditional two-needle technique. It is slower but stronger than machine stitching. For high-stress areas like handles,
The paint is applied with a roller pen. It creates a smooth, rubberized seal on the cut edge. Edge painting is a multi-step process.
the wheel spins, polishing the edge paint to a satin finish. The artisan inspects the reflection, buffing.
A machine bends the leather repeatedly. The specialist checks for cracks or wrinkles. Performance testing is rigorous.
A specialist uses a colorimeter to check the color consistency against the master sample.
The finished products are placed on shelves in a climate-controlled room. The assembled products are allowed to cure in
The machine presses down. Gold foil is transferred into the leather. The logo is crisp. The brand mark is hot.
An African-American male specialist attaches a unique serial number tag to the product. Each item receives a unique
documentation is prepared, certifying the ethical sourcing and material specifications for the future owner.
The result is a product of undeniable character, strong, supple, and utterly unique.
A team member wraps the product in acid-free tissue paper. Careful folding. The product is treated like a jewel.
The wrapped product is placed into a rigid luxury box. The lid is closed slowly, encased in a custom.
The box is scanned on a conveyor belt system. Red laser lines scan the barcode. The box moves smoothly down.
Workers stack the boxes onto a shipping pallet and wrap it. The pallet is wrapped in clear plastic for stability.
Departing the facility, these artifacts of craftsmanship enter the world of high fashion and luxury utility.
The touch, the smell, the finish, it is unmistakable.
Built to last a lifetime, this is more than a product. It is a legacy piece.
From the ethical sourcing on the savannah to the chemical mastery of the tannery.
And the precise hand of the artisan, we have seen the dedication required to create lion leather.
Thank you for joining us on this journey of transformation. Until next time.
Quick cuts of the key processes: tanning drum, cutting blade, stitching needle.
Quick cuts of the people, specialist face, technician hands, artisan eyes. Focus on the human element and expertise.
As the music fades, we see the Apex audio sphere. Crafted from brushed aluminum and sustainable walnut,